What's up, YouTube? So I did my little funny with cameraman. I'm gonna start doing little videos like that, and then for those of you that follow my projects and those videos, I appreciate you so much. I know that's not for everybody, but it's definitely fun, and it's like a little thing that I do with those guys on the East Coast, and I'm all the way over here on the West Coast. And I've been following those guys for about a year. It's been over a year now that I've followed BB's adventures, and then found other people through them. So big shout out to those guys today. And I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping at night. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm still awake. I see the sun come up. And I think a lot of that is what's going on with me, right? So today I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I still woke up at 9, even though I'm not going to sleep until 5. And started trying to do my laundry, and of course the dryer's going out. So right now, as you all might know, in the middle of packing and moving and cleaning, the last thing that you want to deal with is your dryer or washer or dishwasher or whatever going out in the middle of trying to pack and move. And I can't even deal with the heat until it cools down. And now this. So some things Shell's dealing with. Trying to stay positive. Be positive, right? Be nice. Everybody's going through something. Wasn't it me that said that? Anyway, so it's probably going to be one of those days where I'm completely sarcastic and making jokes all day long, because that's probably about the only way I'm going to be able to get through this. So bear with me, or you don't have to watch me. I can be kind of entertaining sometimes. You never know. I'm a real spur of the moment kind of person. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm actually frustrated, you guys. I'm so tired. And I know this is like, this is normal everyday stuff. But it's like, really? Right now? Really? And they want to keep jacking up rent. And let me just say this too while I'm on this subject. So all you corporate folks out there, it would really help a lot right now if in your state where you've got caps on rent, but you have properties in other states like Washington and other places, Texas, wherever, where you've jacked up. My God even knows how much they're getting jacked up. In my opinion, those few corporations that own these properties out of state, who get capped in their own state to not raise rent, but are doing it to the people in other states, shame on you. That's all I can say right now is shame on you. They're wanting to raise my rent again, and my stuff is breaking constantly, and I don't pay cheap rent here. It's not cheap to live here. It's not that great of a place. And I'm not trying to be mean about it, because the people here are nice enough. It's the corporations that they work for, like everything else. So, you guys, never again will I ever rent a place that I can't see first. And they're just some things that I learned something. Every time something goes wrong, I learn from it. But also, I think it's time that people start speaking up. I am not for taxing all these people to death. Don't get me wrong, because I know they pay a lot of money. They have to pay taxes, whatever bracket they're in. My problem with the corporations right now is that you are getting capped in your state, but the properties you own in other states who are getting hit hard as well, people aren't back to work yet. You can't pay $1,800 rent on minimum wage. Not happening. And if you guys saw some of these places in this area and the problems that folks are dealing with to even find a decent place to live, you can't get in anywhere. So if you didn't work and you weren't drawing unemployment, not everybody was getting money. Hell, there's people right now, they're still waiting on money. Me personally, I'm still waiting on my tax cuts I got from 2021. Why, you might ask? no fault of my own, because someone compromised my daughter's identification. And so now we have to flag. So just know that. I have everything flagged and flagged and flagged and flagged. And I've done it for quite a while now. So, the frustrating part is it's caused me to not have money that I budgeted for to get through this part, to fulfill my promises to this company, to complete my lease and keep my word, because that's who I am. But then you've got all these yahoos out there that are they're literally destroying people. My kid wasn't even 18 yet, and she's still waiting on her income tax return too. As far as the money, no, we didn't get money. I don't know where all that's coming from. Every time I get on the phone, either they only work 10 to 2 to try to get help, 10 to 2, Monday through Thursday. We're in a crisis, folks. And I'm not sure if the state and the counties are aware of it. I mean, I don't know, maybe you are, but can we figure this out? If you don't have enough people working and you're begging for nurses to come work in my state, and then you've got bullying going on in those workplaces over COVID still. People are still getting COVID. I'm not wearing a mask anymore. I'm not getting a vaccination anymore, you guys. I don't care what you call me. You don't get to label me. Not you folks out there. Just as far as I make some comments about I'm going too long with this. I'm gonna probably have to cut it, but my point is that every time I turn over anything, you guys, and trust me, I love my children are diverse. We're a diverse family, and I'm not saying this out of meanness, but when everything I pick up, everything that I can find, well, I've been trying not to buy anything that's not made here. I mean, I look at all kinds of stuff and it's like made in China, made in Taiwan, made in this place, made in that place. Nothing's made here anymore. And I don't mean that to be mean. I don't mean go out and be mean to the people that are living here, because you have Asian American, African American, Hispanic Americans. We're all, if you're here and you're doing things like you should, then okay, but our leadership is not, and they're the ones allowing this trade to happen. They're the ones allowing, and it's not all of it's not just one side. This has been going on for a while. I think that's kind of probably what got, our previous administration in trouble, is because of the presentation of information. I know that's what it is for me. So I'm working really hard at not only what I say so I don't sound like noise, giving my opinion, but just kind of like to get you guys to think about people like me. Don't just assume that people got money, because I don't know about you, but $1,500, that doesn't pay my rent. So those stimulus checks, all that extra money, I didn't get that. I didn't even get my unemployment because that got compromised. So it's like, screw it, I'm not doing it. Those are the things that we need to start waking up to. Stop depending on the government to bail you out of everything, and start figuring out what you can do to bail yourself out. I've been just trying to get rest. I seriously have sat here in this apartment since January of 2021 trying to rest. And I kid you not when I say I literally have kept business hours here in my front of my place because of where I was put, I chose it, I guess, but I didn't have a lot of options. So think those things through before you say things about people. unless you have the facts. I've handled it. I've taken care of my stuff, and now when I need the help's not there because people abused it. So I've gone to my church. I don't hear anybody talking about the churches. No, no, some churches, some people, most government. Those are the words that we need to be careful what we're saying. Not everybody thinks the same. Not all Democrats are the same. Not all Republicans are the same. Not all, not even all liberals are the same. I've got friends on all over the spectrum here. And the people that I talk to don't feel this way. This is a very small group of people that are causing a big ruckus. And frankly, it's a distraction from people like me who are suffering, trying to figure out how to keep doing what I'm doing and take care of my own family, and then hope that overflows to other people. So just something to think about today. I'm trying real hard, so I'm gonna do this video now, because once I get upset, I don't know that I'll be able to be any nicer than this. But my patience is pretty thin. I'm losing patience. So I'm about ready to start making up some t-shirts. I was thinking about getting one of those presses and just start making those babies up myself. I can come up with some pretty good ideas. All right, I'll go. Toodaloo.